Good battle in and around the kitchen there. Very patient by both teams, trying to find that right ball. Can take a lot of time to get a ball that is reasonable to attack, that you feel confident about. Ooh, athleticism by Shick there. We've seen it in the singles court, but he's bringing it to mixed, especially mixed. And any short returns will be penalized by both teams here. As we pointed out there, so tough with these winning conditions. I believe Megan and Gabe are facing into the wind despite the wind screens, but it's really tough to keep this ball down and keep it deep.
Compared to the Minnesota one last weekend, how do you think these conditions are different? Court surface, everything?
Certainly a lot more variables with the wind. It's a bit chilly, so I believe the players are saying the ball is playing a bit faster. It's not as soft as it would be. Great counter there from Collin. In terms of court, these are beautiful courts here at the Elevated Athletic Club. Traditional concrete acrylic paint, so it should be kind of the normal bounce you'd expect on any tour event. I know Minnesota was a bit softer indoors with that cushion. Megan just making an adjustment to give her as much baseline room as she can. I think it's really the biggest factor today, besides the wind, is probably going to be the cadence of play. Some of these teams have been sitting for a few hours. Others are fresh within the last 20 minutes. We've had some thunderstorms and rain, so it's been a little bit of a waiting game for some of these pro partnerships. Wow, great trigger pull there by Brooke. Alpha Perseus helping deliver a lot of punch here to play. Collin a serve. And that dink goes into the net. So Collin being ultra aggressive on the thirds, Carlos, following that up with volleys. Seems to be working for them. And unforced errors abound on Gabe and Megan's side in the kitchen.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we're all aware of Collin's early success in singles. Seems to translate quicker to mixed doubles, and he's really taking that aggressive play, taking the middle away and being very athletic.
That ball lands
just wide.
Just wide, but good combo there from Gabe. With his length and his footwork and shiftiness, he's going to have to take a little bit more here and match Collin.
Collin there with the...
Yeah. The commentator hindrance. We were distracted by the jukes, but they're on the board. Gabe and Megan are. Good pressure there from Collin, yielding that power error with might. So they're in the side out in game one. Nice put away there from Megan. Strong overhead power from her. Consistent in the women's and the mixed game. Gabe and Megan deciding to change it up here and not unwind the stack. So Gabe will be on the right-hand side, faced up against Collin. Megan telling herself to get big, keeping that forehand out in front of her. So important in these fast exchanges. maybe the 5th dink into the net from Meghan there, so not really feeling comfortable on the left or right-hand side. 10-1-2 game point here for Collin and Brooke, on a roll today, taking down Jack Sock and Catherine Brento in the prior match. Good ball there from Dizon, so anything can happen. We face a slight uphill battle at 110. Gabe back to the left. Bit of an overcook on the ATV, but it's certainly there. But a little bit of momentum. A little bit of momentum. On Gabe's drive, I would like to see him try to potentially follow that up, crashing on his own. He's got the length. Just needs to move those feet. And Collin with a veteran move.
Veteran move.
Looking for the bar.
Looking for the bar.
On an early Friday afternoon.
Yeah, well, yeah, like you said, a little momentum here to see if they can get something else going. Whether it's this game or just trying to take some positives into the next one.
Oh, it's okay. But
it's definitely the right play.
Yeah.
Like you were saying, Gabe, try to get a little bigger. You know, taking advantage of his own offense, but just a little bit unlucky there.
So game point back on Brooke's paddle. Good pressure there by Gabe and Megan, both of them combining for that one. Gabe staying on the right-hand side, not deciding to unwind the stack here. Okay, good side out for them. They're in play at 3:10. Is that JW? Oh, that was Gabe doing the push shovel drop there. Narrowly misses. Wow, I thought Meghan had Collin.
Yeah, that was impressive from Collin. Good hands.
What stood out there about Collin's kind of reaction?
Yeah, he made a very athletic adjustment there, expecting that ball to come to the forehand. Not really a scorpion, but very good forehand defense there.
For sure. Hands exchanges sometimes almost more about the body than they are the hands. Got to have both working in unison.
The official ball of the PPA Tour.
Great attack there from Brooke. Can't say I saw that coming at all, but a good exchange there from Meghan, getting those dinks down into the kitchen. She struggled in game one, but really nifty from Brooke to bag Tardio. Brooke and Collin filled with all the confidence you can in a pro draw, taking down Catherine Brento and Jack Sock earlier, storming out the gates with that game one result as well. So
yeah, really important for Meghan and Gabe here to get some points on the board early. Not just the fact that they lost the first game, but the way they lost it. just with the unforced errors. So for the confidence and the momentum of this match.
The Collin wristiness, when he burst down on the scene in singles, obviously it was his footwork and athleticism, but that wristiness to be able to pull the trigger is really showing its power in mixed and in men's.
Very good point there. Some good dinks, good hand speed.
Really targeting the Collin backhand. Wonder if they think that's a weakness or just a little bit lower of a threat than kind of Brooke right now out of the air or dinking wise, but that ball lands in. Beautiful wristy roll there from Gabe. Not recommended to anyone below 5-0, but certainly a powerful shot that he has in his bag. Meghan being aggressive when she's heads up against Collin, but Collin doing a good job of fending off those attacks and not even giving her a ball back, but one that's on a line and down at her, making her kind of hit back up at it. So
So 1-2-1 here.
nice put away there from Dizon. Okay, looking at the line, unlucky bounce. It's the way the game goes with the wiffle ball in outdoor conditions. 2-1-1, Dizon and Gabe.
Good offense there from Gabe. I'm really looking for him to do a lot more, taking over that middle. I feel like we've seen what Gabe can do as of late in some good tournament runs. I think it's his time here to really take charge on the court.
How is he listening to you while playing? That's crazy. That is crazy. The chat agreeing vehemently with you that this is what Gabe should do, especially as Dizon is a little shaky in and around the kitchen here. Gabe should be as big as he can be. Always a balance, but worth trying the other end of the spectrum right now. Not sure why Meghan's going for attacks out of the air. Collin is doing a great job defending and punishing those, so let's see if they can adjust.
Unlucky bounce there.
No one in pro has ever missed a return. It's always just an unlucky bounce.
It's always an unlucky bounce, that's true. It's always wind, hit the line or something, but.
Good leave there from Gabe, getting that 6-2 frame out of the way. Okay, Brooke and Collin not bringing the pressure they did in game one. Rate of making balls has decreased quite a bit, giving Meghan and Gabe a little bit of momentum, although they're not necessarily firing on all cylinders just yet. It's okay. We're supporting all players here. We want Gabe. We want Gabe to create. We want Collin to create. We want Meghan to dink. Brooke to attack.
Liking that one. Megan, that was a great dig from Megan. Gabe just could have shown a little bit more presence there in the middle. Sometimes it could be taking a little bit of risk, but at this point of the match, better to do that than be too passive.
Oh, Brooke almost got that back,
Yeah.
but Shick with 3 great sliding backhand counters. You don't see that from the left-hand side too much. He's doing a great job of adjusting cat-like reflexes. Ooh, I think that set up by Collin. That gave on skates a bit, but that's a side out. So 4-2 back to Gabe and Megan. Unlucky bounce. Can't quite see it on the stream, but we did start this game with a brand new ball. It is quite shiny, so not sure if it's catching some of that line paint. Good counters from Brooke.
Second
Bag.
body shot, yeah, bag from
Oh, we
Brooke.
call that a bag.
Oh, we do?
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, new
I'm
generation.
new to
Come on,
pickleball.
Carlos.
Little bit ambitious there, but I like where his mind's at, trying to be a little bit more aggressive.
I mean, I'm just jealous of the length he has.
I know.
That's why he can choke up on the paddle a good inch, because he's probably the ideal pickleball frame as this game develops. Good counters there from Megan, keeping them back. So Collin and Brooke temporarily paused at 2. They get one there, so they're off 2, on to 3 here in game 2. And two errors there bring them back up to 4. Energy in the game feels a little bit low for both teams. It's an odd vibe. They came out of the gate swinging. It's a little bit more of a stalemate. Could leave. Wind not helping on that one for Collin's drive. Okay, Megan gets Collin there in the chicken wing area. I wonder if she's going to go down the line later, because he's prematurely sliding to that kind of right shoulder backhand block spot. But 2-point lead here for them. Oh, wow. Good defense to even get some of those balls back, but not ideal overheads from Collin. Landing a bit short in the court, giving them a chance. Again, I'm not complaining, just stating that maybe shouldn't even gone 3.
All right,
See, Carlos, if you hit short overheads, then you maybe miss a dink.
Yep. There might be some correlation to that. I'm not sure about it, but you might be onto something.
There she
There you
goes
go.
down the line.
There you go. Yeah, keeping him honest.
Good pressure there created initially by Gabe.
So 8-4 here.
Good pressure from Gabe, stepping up aggressively. So
There you go. Better dinks there from Megan.
for sure. Her and Brooke have exchanged quite a few good cross-court dinks, but Megan getting the better of her there. Game point. Ooh, great placement there by Brooke, keeping Gabe honest, who's been cheating a little bit towards that middle important side out for them. Oh, wow. Defense to offense real quick there from Collin. Not the best resets, but good enough for him to feel confident advancing in and putting that volley away. Good leave. Brooke saw that opening, but we like the take, but just sails a little bit long. So game point back on Megan's paddle. Ooh, no look by Collin. And that's not enough. So Gabe Tardio, Meghan Dizon winning game 2.
At Pickleball Central, we're all about you.
Your pickleball journey.
We've got the largest selection of
Paddles, nets,
shoes,
balls,
Accessories,
and more.
the lowest prices.
guaranteed.
Find it cheaper somewhere else? We'll match it.
Don't love it?
Send it back.
Our world-class customer service.
We'll take care of you.
Plus, every dollar you spend
earns you discounts on future orders.
for all your pickleball needs,
Trust the experts.
The experts.
we're here for you.
Pickleball Central.
They're looking here to advance with a game 3 win. Gabe and Megan really settled in there, especially in and around the kitchen. That sails long. So keys to the game here, Carlos. What are the 2 patterns that we may be looking out for?
I think on Megan's side, she's been dinking better and then really finding the way to keep Collin honest. I think she's neutralized him pretty well.
Megan's sitting on that forehand. That's a confidence booster for sure. They'll take it right out the gate. Okay. Everyone gets a forehand right now, so I think Collin and Brooke certainly need to be a little bit more patient. On those patient points, they were forcing a lot more, giving us some better balls to attack. That attack catches Collin off guard, so fast and furious 3 points here for Gabe and Megan. Good put away power there from Collin. Megan playing with a little bit more pep in her step. I think certainly has found a lot more confidence after game 2's performance around the soft stuff. waiting for a call. I don't know if Gabe and Megan are confident enough.
Wow.
Wow.
Gave it to him. Yeah,
Wow.
the out call didn't look very confident.
Yeah, that lob retrieval started out in an athletic scrambling point. Collin's desperation two-hander lands in, so that's the jolt you'd want in a clinching game 3. Brooke Buckner poaching there at the two-hander, catches Gabe off guard, so good stringing here. That forehand dink into the net. So we're all tied up at 3 very quickly. The wind seems to have picked up quite a bit, but that's not going to stop these players from trying to make a lot of balls and get another 8 points. Another opportunity for Collin and Brooke to take the lead.
Missing that return long there. Just like that, they get a 1-point lead here.
Oh, and we feel the pain that Gabe and Megan have right now. That was the clearest leave of all time, but somehow lands in. Maybe the gust of wind on Shick's side. He's smiling. 2-point lead now. Okay, side out, forced there. The winner of this game and match will go on to the quarterfinals to take on a very powerful team in Diescu and Bright. Megan wants a piece of Collin. She's not afraid to go to that kind of inner right hip chicken wing spot, but he's done a great job of fending off those attacks. Second missed Ernie there from Gabe. Again, don't hate it. He's got the length, he's got the skill, but in is better than perfect. That ball skidded off the back line. Collin was sent into the fence windscreen. Brooke almost had the poach. That would have been an incredible kind of curveball. Casual drive sails out, so Gabe and Megan escape with no points against them. Oh, Gabe pulls that wide. That's the one you want, but great hands battle there from both teams. What a setup initiated there by Megan. Okay, Buckner, excuse me, sends that into the net. The Gabe and Megan don't want anything to do with Brooke, really. They are very happy to drop and dink to Collin's backhand. Wow, that's a clip. Collin coming back from 29 feet, slamming into the baseline wall again. He seems to be okay. Scrambling defense. Really admirable how hard he's going out here. Beautiful reach in on the inside out by Gabe there. So we're back here in a tight game 3 on grandstand in this mixed match. Brooke and Collin fighting. There's been some runs of 2 or 3 points here apiece, so tight margins. Unlucky net cord, no bar. Brooke can't quite get that, so they'll have another chance to equalize. Quick side out. Gabe and Megan back with the lead. Trying to drive this to 11. Oh, that's a clip. Fast hands from all 4 players getting involved there. Brooke really bringing the power, but Gabe and Megan coming out on top there. Collin seemingly what he wanted on the counter, but Megan too hard and too there. Okay.
All right, so 9-5 lead here. Shocked to not have seen a timeout yet. Maybe to slow him down, but.
Dizon taking Shick to town here in game 3. That right hip pattern really working for her and Gabe. They have match point on their paddle and 2 chances to clinch it. Good defense and pressure there by Brooke. She's been playing great defense throughout this whole match. Oh, okay. That's a spicy meatball. Good point there by Collin. Helping them fight back here. Back has been against the wall a few times for Collin. Shick. Not how you draw up the timeout with an unforced like that, but they've still got a 2-point lead here, but critical they start making balls. Oh, she had it. Great setup. She's been earning the freedom to go up the line as Collin cheats towards that center, but that's the ball she wants. But a 1-point game here now. A gift there for Gabe and Megan, who need everything they can right now to try to clinch game 3 in this match. But Brooke and Collin showing a lot of fight. Wow, way to be ready there, Gabe. But Brooke Buckner, half volley resets, some of the best I've seen.
Yeah.
On the women's side in mix. She is just low and ready, Vivian David-esque. But more importantly, we've got match point here.
ended there with the lag cord, but
Great 3-game battle between these two teams.